Welcome to episode 65 of the Black and Yellow with Denton, Villa and me, of course, BOODFM. As always, thanks for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully, because it's such a beautiful day outside today, you're going to smash the like button for me if you're brand new. Hopefully, you're going to subscribe and catch up on all my other content. And today's episode could be possibly, I've said this before, possibly the biggest episode ever in the history of ever for Denton Villa, because we do have a realistic chance we could finish this episode as champions of England, which is crazy. It's been a good season. I think we've been a bit crap at points in it. FA Cup's a disappointment to me. Going out the way we did, going out of Europe the way we did, is a bit of a letdown. I think we didn't do ourselves justice. But we could end on a high year. I think even if we don't win the league, I think this season's been amazing and it's something to build on. And we've got a great foundation, which is something I want to show you in this episode as well. So yeah, make sure you smash that freaking like button. Also, if you want to help the channel out a little bit more, help keep it going, help keep my wife off my back, because she's still pecking me head. So I'm hoping the more I can generate from this channel, the more she can leave me alone. So if you want to pledge to my Patreon, you'll find a link to that down below in the description. Right, loads to talk about, so let's begin. Now I'm going to start here with something really positive, and it's the under-23s, and it's been super positive. There's been a bit of news that I could have put in a previous episode, but I wanted to wait till now to see if it actually happened. And it did happen. And there's been a lot of hard work put into this by me, and obviously the staff, obviously. And it's just great. This gives me hope that hopefully the series can continue, because we've got loads of good things coming. Now, I was worried about under 23s a little bit this year, because it got promoted, didn't it, to the Premier League 2. And a few of the older boys went away out on loan. But I didn't need to worry. They absolutely dominated the Premier League. And there's games to go. There's still games to play. And they've already won the league, which is amazing. Like, now I'm guessing as the champions are going to go up to another division. I'm not 100% sure on this, so I can't wait to find out what really happens, because there's a playoff. Yes, in fact, if you win the league, you go up to this, the Premier League 2 Division 1. That is super exciting. They've gone straight in and then gone straight up to the top division, where Man United and City are. Hey? Proper test for them next year. Next year will be the hardest year. But it doesn't end there. No, because it's the Premier League International Cup, which I'm not 100% sure what that is, because it's all English teams, mate. Is it all the Premier League youth teams together? Again, I need to do some research, don't I? But I'm very, very lazy. They've won that, beating Liverpool 3-0 in the final. Lee and his band of heroes are doing well. I do think Lee's got better as a manager, but I got him an assistant and more staff, didn't I? But we've got some really good young players. There's a couple of players, right? I mean, I picked up one lad from Paris Saint-Germain's reserves who got released after 4 years with the reserves. And he's still only young, and he's become good. We've got some really good 18-year-olds. And I've got so much thinking to do this year. So they've won the Premier League Division 2, and they're going getting promoted. He's won the Premier League International Cup, winning 3-0 in the final. But that's not it, because back in March he did what I've been asking him to do for probably the last couple of years, and that was win the Checkatrade Trophy. He's done the treble. I missed this. I don't know how I missed it, but I missed it when it came up, when they won the international. I knew they won the league, and it came up saying they won the International Cup and completed the treble. I was like, complete the treble? They won the freaking Checkatrade Trophy against an actual team, Millwall. It was 1-1. They won it on penalties, but hey, the future is definitely bright. The future is definitely yellow. And what's cool is that, obviously, we won it back to back on our way up through the leagues. You must remember if you've watched the whole series. And then years later, our under-23s won it. So I'll be surprised if we can keep hold of Lee, the under-23 manager, because he's getting a resume. He's getting a CV of league wins now and cup wins. And surely his stock's going to start rising and he's going to jump ship at some point. Quick look at the finances, because that is positive. Look at that. All green now for some weird reason. They have just said to me, no, they've changed it so I can have 100% of the transfer revenue, I think. So if you sell a player for 20 million, they give you that 20 million, I think. I think that's how it works. At the minute I've got 80 to spend with a little bit of wiggle room. We can always adjust that. But like I said, I've got a lot of players I'm going to be selling this year. A lot from the 23s who are out on loan, doing a lot of rejigging. It's probably going to be my biggest planning overhaul squad thing, whatever that means, this summer ever. I want to change things a lot. I want to clear the decks, strip it all back, have a good look at what's worth keeping, see what I can make some money on, and buy some superstars. Now, if you watch my JOURNEYMAN series, you'll know I go on about Wonder Kids all the time, and I put loads of Wonder Kid shortlists together. Well, I put a Wonder Kid shortlist together on here, and there's a million of them. And I'm sure there's a million little deals in there that I could take advantage of. Players for the first team, players I could bring in to sell them for profit. I can't wait. Now, this is my shortlist. Now, there's a few players in here that aren't Wonder Kids who are older, who I've been scouting recently, who I like the look of. But I'd say 98% of this is Wonder Kid. Now, look, I've arranged it by potential. Now, at the minute, I don't think I've scouted everyone yet. So look at all these, but if you see there, I am scouting. Every single one of these is a Wonder Kid. So just to prove it, I'll shut my eyes. Look, shut my eyes. Right, where are we on here? Dalla blah blah blah, Dimitoff, whatever his name is. Wonder Kid. Ready? Let's scroll down a bit more. Go here, yeah, you ready? Right, close my eyes. Wait, let me find the mouse. Close my eyes. Where are we? I'm going to say we're up here on Benjamin Stern. Wonder Kid! So you get the point, don't you? There's loads of them. I've even found a goalkeeper Wonder Kid, which is pretty cool. I might have to try and get him. So I'm excited. There's loads of potential business out there I can do. After all them positives, let's go to a negative. And this was the very first game we've played since we got knocked out of Europe, since the last episode. And away to Wolves, who are a pretty decent team in here. They've got some money. They've got some really good players. Janilson, their striker, is someone I am currently scouting, who is almost a 5-star player. I like him. And remember, I got 2 players from them last year, so I think we might be able to do business again. But they beat us. The guy who scored for us was the player I got from them last year, Victor Yosan. So yeah, not great, really, getting beat off Wolves. But we went back to Bolton. That still annoys me, but we went back to Bolton and we got 3 points and 3 goals, beating Newcastle 3-0. Tuppen scored, and Victor Yosan got his goal-scoring boots from nowhere. He scored 2 as well in a game I think we definitely deserved to win. Vlahovic was amazing in the middle of the park, and the title challenge was still on. Although we don't want to do ourselves any favours, we want to keep making it hard for ourselves, and we went away from home, and our away form's been a bit crap recently, and we drew with West Ham. Darryl Tuppen scored, Christian Charbert got on the goal sheet. I think we edged this game again. I think this was definitely points dropped, especially because we were winning, and then they scored 2 goals really late on, really. 70th minute, 83rd minute. And then the last game we played was at home, and we did really well at home again. Yosan got both goals, one was a penalty. Dominated them, absolutely dominated Leicester. Should have scored more, really. So we've only got 1 game left. As always, we like to leave it to the last minute, don't we? We like to have a bit of a drama. But the whole freaking landscape has changed. I thought it was between us and City. I'll talk about City in a minute, but United have kind of popped up out of nowhere. And this is how the league looks with 1 game left to play. We've got to go away to Brighton, as you can see. Manchester United at home to Wolves. I can't see them not winning that. I think it's going to be hard for us to win the league, right? But being where we are is a brilliant thing. Going for the title in the last game of the season, but there's still a chance it can happen. Obviously, we just got to win our game and hope for results to go our way. Man City is still in the mix. They're away to Liverpool, so they've probably got the toughest game, really, to be fair. Liverpool are 4th. I think Liverpool are safe with their 4th place Champions League spot because of goal difference, really, if you look at that. Bloody hell, yeah, definitely. So, you know, it is what it is, right? We can still do it. Do I think we're going to do it? No, I don't. But if we did, it'd be something spine-tingling, bloody sexually amazing. Just to show you what happened to City, they just got beat a couple of times. Everton battered them, and it even came up. That was a shock win for Everton. Everton battered them, and then Chelsea have just beaten mighty Chelsea 2-0. So obviously they've got to play Liverpool away, tough one, and they've got the FA Cup against United. Man United City FA Cup. You know I want to win that, don't you? Hey, and it's not Man City. Now this is our squad going into this last game against Brighton, and we've had a couple of injuries in the last week or so, 2 which I am well pissed off with. Our goalkeeper, who's been really good for us this year, you know, he has been really good, and our leading goal scorer. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes I feel like the game's too easy, but then sometimes I feel like the game just does things to annoy me. I think this is one of them, especially because Josh Stevens has also got a knock and can't play. Awesome. Let's go to another positive though, eh? And one of them is they offered me a new deal in between this last game and this one. So yeah, that's brilliant. Bit random, but maybe just want to time me in. I've had a pay rise. I was on 75 grand a week. I'm now on 115 grand a week, and I've had a couple of extra years stuck onto it. Now I really want this series to carry on as long as I can, all the way up until FM20. And I'm happy with the views. It averages at like 400 or 500, and for something like this, that's good. So hopefully we can just keep it steady, and if people are still interested, we'll keep it going. Because I love the Villa. It's been the longest series I've ever done. Not in terms of seasons, I don't think. But I mean, maybe... Normally, I usually give up halfway through and do... Maybe I do 2 a year. So this has been great to share what I class as my own club with you. I'm definitely going to do things differently next year for FM20. More mini-series, I think. Keep it fresh. But this has been a great year, and this would be a great episode. But I am honestly thinking about doing a lot with this team next year. Now we've got good players, but if I've got some good players out there that I like, and I really fancy making some changes. I'd like a new central midfielder. I'm considering looking at my wings, possible striker. In defence, I'm all right. Like I said, I might go try and sign this wonder kid goalkeeper as a backup for Nico for next season. But I'd need more money, and I've got a lot of players at this club. Now these are all the lads that are out on loan. If you look at them all now, 25, 23, 22, they're all up for sale. Some of them have already had bids come in, like Renners and so on. So I'm going to try and cash in on them all the way through the summer. Try and keep pushing them to see if they can go out anywhere and just get as much as I can. Look, JB's worth 11 million. A lot of them 3 million, 3.5 million. A lot of them aren't worth too much. But I think as a group, I could probably get 20 million. Add that onto the 80 million I've got, and then try and sell even more. Because if I do look at the team and get rid, no offence, but get rid of players like Raven and just players who aren't going to do it, are they? They're never going to get any better, and you've always got to progress as a football club. So I think if I can just, I'm not going to sell anyone for selling's sake, but I'm definitely going to get my pen and my pad and do some real workings out and see if I can really make us as strong as we possibly can be, so we can really go at the title next year. But let's get into the game, and we're going to be playing Brighton away, and we've just got to win this. They've got Simeone Inzaghi. He's a pretty good manager on this game as their manager. So yeah, we just need to try and win it, don't we? Let's hope Man United drop some points. That's it. We can't win it by drawing. Goal difference won't work. It won't happen. So we've just got to win and hope for the best. Welcome to the American Express Community Stadium here in beautiful Brighton. It's a lovely day, and this is the team that's going now. We've got Black Kovic up front because he can actually cover as a striker. He's never played there in his life, but yeah, that's basically it. I've got that third striker, Matok or whatever he's called, but I'd rather put someone with some good experience and quality, and he's a wonder kid anyway, so he might be able to score for us. It's the best team we could put out there. Their team, I don't know much about them. They've still got some good real players as well, so it's going to be a test. But I think I want to win a freaking live com, and then we'll just see what happens with the rest of it. So I'm going to be chilled because I was assertive last time. It didn't work, so I thought let's be calm. All the best, have fun. Let's just take it easy. Don't put any pressure on them. Right then, here we go. I'm excited. I feel like though we're still punching above our weight. We're lucky to be even in the title picture going into our last game. So I mean, I've been disappointed because I really thought at one point we were gonna finish this season with something. But out of the three things that we were going for really, which was Europa League, FA Cup, and the league had been the last thing I thought we'd be in with a chance for. I thought maybe an FA Cup. You never know in football. I'm going to try and keep my eye out though. I'm not going to hide it from you. I'm not going to avoid it. I want to know. So I'm going to keep my eye out in that corner. Try and see if United do anything. Run extended highlights. And nothing's happening. But we'll see. Here we go, Gledson. What a throw! Finds Babin! Oh, save and half. Right, here we go. Rambo, number 7 with a corner. Can anyone get onto it? No. So yeah, just to say, if you're a fan of my story-based stuff, I did mention in the video, it's not the end of videos like that. It was just the end of the Boodiverse, a database with it all together in one place. A lot of people in the comments have took it as I'm never doing it again. or I'm sad it's the end. It's all ended, and I'll wait till you do a video for FM20 or whatever. But I've still got videos to do, just not in that universe, if you know what I mean. I think the next one's going to be one called England Has Fallen. I've been talking about it for a bit. I'm excited to do it. It's just been getting round to doing it, and I've been in work for 8 days. I've got 4 days off now, so I'm hoping I can get things made and organised and bring it on the Monday. Hopefully, Liverpool have beaten City. Well, that's a bonus. So, you know, hopefully if they carry on getting beat, we'll be second, which would be amazing. More money in the bank. Forgot about that. Higher up you go, more money you get, don't you? Well, we haven't extended, but it's been a pretty uneventful first half. They've had 2 shots, we've had 1. So we've had 0. I've just demanded more. I don't know if you saw that. We've had 0 highlights, have we? Really? Well, there we go. There's the end of the first half. And at the minute, we're still in second place because United are drawing. So we've still got a bit of hope. United are playing at Old Trafford against Wolves. City are getting beat, which is brilliant for us. But we need to turn it on. That has been awful. So let's give the guys a kick up the arse and see if we can get some greens. Normally works for greens. Don't normally work for performance upgrade. But we'll try. We all support a yellow football team. A yellow football team. A yellow football team. We all support a yellow football team. A yellow football team. A yellow football team. Come on, Villa! Come on! Doesn't help that both my strikers are freaking injured. Oh! Wolves! Wolves have taken the lead! Wolves have taken the lead! We just need a goal. We just need a goal. Don't let them score a goal. Wow, I thought they nearly did. Right, we just need a goal! Oh my god. Could this actually happen? Could it happen? Here's Rambo. Shit! Come on! There we go, here's Blinkhorn. He's trying to find Rambo. He has done. Can Rambo find another yellow shirt? No! We're putting the pressure on though. I don't know if they're getting their vibes from the crowd that United are getting beat. Oh! Good bend. Good bend. That is it, isn't it? I mean, if Wolves could beat United, obviously if we draw, we'll lose the league on goal difference, which would be freaking awful, that, wouldn't it? And 81 points, it shows you it's not been the greatest league. Maybe it's been a competitive year, because that ain't a lot to win a league with. Oh, there you go. Honestly, tell you, the fans at Old Trafford are rejoicing now, aren't they? They're not bothered now, are they? 2 goals we need. We've got half an hour. We need a quick reply. Here's Charbert. What was that, Charbert? You had a chance to get... Oh, man. Now, you might have missed it because I've just made a sub, so it flashed up as I made the sub. But Liverpool are now beating City 2-0. So, second place is guaranteed. City, they're now beating them 3-0. Well done, Liverpool. I've obviously made a change. So, Vlahokovic's gone back into midfield and I've brought the young striker on. He's an actual striker, but 20 minutes to go, we need 2 goals and we've done nothing. This game has been awful again. What is wrong with live comms at the minute? Seriously. Pants. Alright, 10 minutes to go. I've made a change. Bezic's come on the left. Obviously, we're not going to do this. Second's amazing. But this is why I want to make major changes this year. I need to stop being sentimental to players that have come up or they've maybe been named after one of you guys. I need to really think about how long's left on this series and do I want to finish it on a high and win something. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Winning something. Blinkhorn with a vision ball to the kid. Oh, for fuck's sake. So yeah, there's going to be an overall. Even if it puts us back a few places next season, I just think I need to up the quality, up the potential, up the ability of my players. Because I'm bored of them not. They get to the crunch of it and look. They've done that in Europe, they did it in the FA Cup, they've just done it in the league. Bottled it, haven't they? I've not bottled it. They have. Bottle jobs. Dying seconds here though. I can't believe all we had to do was beat Brighton. No offence. All we had to do was beat Brighton. Well, there we go. It's full time here and we've been beaten 1-0. And it was freaking pish beyond all belief. As the final Premier League of the season, and I think we should be happy with that. I think we've progressed from last year, so I really want to make us progress again. United actually drew, actually pulled one back anyway, so we'd have still done it if we'd have won. All we have to do is beat Brighton. Freaking Brighton! We've got nearly half and less points than we have. Seriously, that is just crap beyond belief. I mean, it didn't help that we didn't have our number one goalkeeper maybe, or even our number one striker, but it's kicking the balls, isn't it? But we've just received £44.5 million for finishing second. We've still only got 80 to spend, but we've got a nice overall balance in the bank. And that is amazing because we've not really had loads of investment. I think the chairman might have stuck 11 million in one, to remember. We've earned this money. We're building this club from nothing. So, yeah, it's all positive. I just feel empty. I finished the season empty-handed. I feel like I've been robbed off something off that. Really pissed me off a bit. So, yeah, I'm going to work harder than I've ever worked before to make the Villa the best they've ever been. So there you have it. That's the end of episode 65, and we've been beat again. Brilliant. Happy days. But all in all, it's still actually quite a positive thing. Finishes second. Little club like ours, don't even have our own stadium in the Premier League, is some achievement. We're better than City and Liverpool. Better than City and Liverpool, the Villa, eh? Come on. So like I said, I'm going to kick some ass out of it this summer. Next episode, we'll come back. We'll look at all the news in that one. We'll do some good stuff. We'll do a big transfer thing as well. Have a look at who won like the FA Cup and all that good stuff. And hopefully you'll join me for that. I'm actually looking forward to making it, to be fair, because I can't wait to start doing something positive for this team. But yeah, thank you for all the support so far. Thank you for watching this. Taking time out of your busy day to watch it. Make sure you go and check out my Patreon. Make sure you go and check out all my other episodes if you haven't already. Yeah, sad day in a way. But hopefully we're all in this together. Yellow is our colour and we'll win something big one day, I promise you. Right, have a good one. You've been amazing. I've been Bood. I'll see you next time.